You don't think a small snack can change anything. That's why it's so dangerous. Because it's never the big obvious stuff that quietly steals your energy and confidence. It's the little "I earned this" moment at night. The bite that feels harmless. The bowl that feels normal. The sweet that feels like comfort. The healthy label that makes you feel safe. And then, the next morning, you wake up heavy. Not just sleepy, not just a little slow. Heavy in a way that feels like your body didn't fully come back online. Your mood is flatter, your focus takes longer, your energy feels delayed. And if you're honest, that same sluggishness shows up where it hurts most. Your desire feels quieter, your response feels less steady, your confidence feels less reliable. Most men blame age. But if your flat days are inconsistent, some days you feel normal, other days you feel off, that inconsistency is a clue. It usually means something is adjustable, something you're doing on certain nights that changes your body's chemistry while you sleep. Here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear explained in plain language. A late-night snack doesn't just sit in your stomach. It changes your blood sugar curve, your stress hormones, your sleep depth, your blood vessel behavior, and your nervous system tone, while you're unconscious. And your body wakes up as the result of that night shift. So when you wake up feeling flat, it's not always you getting older. It can be your night routine training your body to wake up under-recovered. Now let's make this real. There are two versions of the night snack problem. The obvious version is junk food, sugar, chips, desserts, soda. You already know that's not great. The hidden version is the one that tricks smart men. It's the snack that looks harmless because it's healthy or light. It might be granola, a protein bar, yogurt with honey, a bowl of cereal that says whole grain, fruit juice, a smoothie, dried fruits and nuts, even dark chocolate that you tell yourself is good for you. Or it might be the version that feels responsible. A late bowl of rice, a few slices of bread, crackers, biscuits, a big banana, or just one sweet. You're not doing it because you're careless. You're doing it because you're tired, and your brain wants comfort and calm. But your physiology doesn't care about the story. Your physiology cares about timing and spikes. Because late-night sugar, yes, even the healthy kind, creates a chain reaction that's brutal for recovery. And recovery is the foundation of everything men want later in life. Steady energy, steady mood, steady blood flow, steady desire, steady confidence. Let's walk through the chain reaction like a good doctor would explain it, without fear and without hype. At night, your body is supposed to downshift. That downshift isn't just sleep. It's a repair process. It's when blood vessels restore their flexibility. It's when inflammation signals drop. It's when the nervous system shifts from alert mode to repair mode. It's when hormone rhythms stabilize. It's when your body learns, we're safe, we can recover. But when you eat a late snack that spikes blood sugar, you interrupt that downshift. Your body becomes busy digesting, busy managing glucose, busy releasing insulin, busy handling a rise and fall it didn't need right before deep sleep. And here's what most men don't realize. The damage isn't only the spike, it's the crash after. Because blood sugar spikes often come with a rebound dip later in the night. That dip can trigger stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, to keep your blood sugar from dropping too low. That's a survival mechanism. Your body is smart, but the side effect is brutal. Those stress hormones fragment deep sleep. You might not fully wake up, but your body becomes lighter, more reactive, less repaired. Then you wake up feeling flat. Not because you slept fewer hours, because the quality of repair was broken. Now, let's connect this to confidence and intimate health in a mature way. Blood flow and responsiveness depend on vessel behavior. Blood vessels are living tissue. They expand and relax based on signals. Calm signals, stable signals, deep sleep signals. When your nights are full of glucose waves, spike, manage, dip, stress hormones, your vessels don't get the same repair window. Over time, they become less responsive. Not dead, less smooth. And less smooth responsiveness is what feels like unpredictability. Some days you're fine. Some days your body is slower. Some days the desire is there, but the response is delayed. Some days you feel ready mentally, but your body feels half a step behind. That mismatch is one of the biggest confidence killers in men because it feels personal. But it's not personal. It's chemistry. Now let's talk about the other reason this hits men harder later in life. As you get older, your body becomes less forgiving of late signals. When you're younger, you can eat late and still recover. The system is resilient. The sleep cycle is deeper. The nervous system downshifts more easily. Later in life, that downshift becomes more sensitive to small disruptions. Light, screens, stress, caffeine, alcohol, and yes, food timing. That's why a snack you got away with at 30 can quietly punish you at 50. And because it's quiet, you don't connect it. You just think, I'm older. But here's the twist that changes everything. For many men, it's not the size of the snack. It's the type of snack and the timing. If you eat the wrong kind of snack late, you create a blood sugar roller coaster at the exact time your body needs a flat road. And a body on a roller coaster cannot repair properly. Now here's the part that might make you uncomfortable, but it will set you free. A lot of men don't snack at night because they're hungry. They snack because they're tired, or because their day was stressful and food is the reward, or because they're overstimulated and food is the landing gear, or because they're sitting with a feeling they don't want to feel. So they eat, and for a few minutes, it works. They feel calmer. They feel comfort. They feel normal again. But what they don't realize is they just traded tonight's comfort for tomorrow's steadiness. And the cost is paid in the morning. Low energy, higher irritability, flatter mood, lower drive. But now let's expose the most common night snack traps that men confuse with healthy. One of the biggest traps is sweet plus fat, like granola with nuts and honey, or yogurt with fruit and sweet topping, or peanut butter with bread, or cereal with milk, or a few dates, or just a banana, or a smoothie. These foods can be fine earlier in the day, but at night they can spike blood sugar easily, especially if you're already under-recovered. Another trap is liquid sugar, juice, sweetened tea, hot chocolate, even some healthy drinks. Liquids hit faster, faster spike, faster crash. Another trap is, I didn't eat much today, so I deserve something. Then you snack late, and your body has to digest during your repair hours. Another trap is, I'm not eating sugar, I'm eating carbs. But your body breaks carbs into sugar. Late rice, bread, biscuits, crackers, cereal, same problem, spike timing. Now the next trap is the one nobody wants to talk about. Screens plus snacking. It's not just the food, it's the combination. Screens increase stimulation. Stimulation keeps the nervous system alert. An alert nervous system makes your body handle glucose worse. It increases stress hormones. It raises cravings. So your late-night snack isn't happening in a calm environment. It's happening in a nervous system that's already revved. That means bigger spikes, bigger disruptions, worse sleep repair. Now let's flip this into power, because the solution isn't never eat at night again. That's not realistic. And it's not necessary. The solution is to stop eating spikes during your repair window, and to replace the habit with a smarter rhythm that gives you the comfort you want without stealing tomorrow. Here's how we do that. First, identify what's actually happening. If you snack late, ask yourself this one honest question. Am I hungry or am I tired? If you're truly hungry, the body needs fuel. If you're tired, the body needs downshift. Most men confuse tiredness for hunger because the brain is searching for dopamine, for comfort. That's not shame. That's biology. Now, if you're truly hungry, you choose a snack that won't spike. If you're tired, you choose a downshift tool that gives comfort without glucose chaos. That's the whole game. Now, let's talk about the snacks. The best late-night snacks, when you actually need something, are the ones that are stable. Protein plus fiber plus minimal sugar. Simple. Boring. Oh, powerful. A small portion of plain yogurt without sweet topping. A boiled egg. A small piece of cheese. A handful of nuts. Small, not a full bowl. A small bowl of vegetables or salad. A few bites of chicken or leftover protein. Even warm milk for some people works because it's not a sugar bomb. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to not create a glucose wave. Because glucose waves at night are what steal repair. Now, here's the more important part. The snack is often not the real issue. The real issue is the nighttime rhythm that leads to cravings. So we have to fix the rhythm too. Because a man with a stable rhythm doesn't feel compelled to snack for comfort. He feels calm enough to sleep. Let's build that rhythm without turning your life into punishment. Start with the last 90 minutes before sleep. So treat it like your repair runway. Lower stimulation, dim lights, reduce intense content. Because even if your food is perfect, bright screens and fast content will still keep your body alert, and alert bodies handle glucose worse. Then add one small tool that changes your nervous system fast. Long exhale breathing. 5 minutes. Inhale through the nose for about 4 seconds. Exhale through the nose for 6 to 8 seconds. No forcing, no holding, just longer exhale. This is not spiritual. This is biology. The longer exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system. That's your calm mode. Calm mode improves blood vessel relaxation. It improves digestion timing. It improves sleep depth. It improves recovery. And a man who recovers better wakes up with steadier energy and steadier confidence. Now let's talk about dinner timing, because this is where most men get it wrong without realizing it. If you eat dinner too late, you set yourself up for night cravings. Because you're going to bed with digestion still active. The body is busy. Sleep is lighter. You wake up more. You feel less repaired. The next day, you're tired. And tired men crave sugar. So the long-term fix is simple. Move dinner earlier or lighter. Even 60 to 90 minutes earlier can change everything. Now here's the part that makes men feel powerful again. You don't need to try harder. You need to stop sending mixed signals. If you want deep repair, you can't send alert signals at the same time. And late sugar is an alert signal because it triggers insulin shifts and stress hormones later. Now, let's talk about the flat morning symptom that men don't connect. Some men wake up at 2 to 4 a.m. randomly. They think it's the bladder, or they think it's stress. But sometimes it's a glucose dip, a rebound drop after a late sweet snack. The body releases adrenaline to stabilize. That can wake you lightly. You may not notice, but your deep sleep is broken. Then you wake tired. This is why men can sleep 7 hours and still feel like they didn't sleep. Now, I'm going to give you a calm, practical, 2-week reset that doesn't require obsession. For 14 days, you change one thing. No sweet snacks in the last 2 hours before sleep. That's it. Not forever. 2 weeks. If you need food, pick stable options. Protein-based, low sugar. If you don't need food, use a downshift tool. Breathing, warm shower, quiet walk, and dim light. Then you track 3 simple things. Morning energy from 1 to 10. Mood stability from 1 to 10. Desire/response confidence from 1 to 10. That's it. No shame, no perfection, just information. By day 5 to 7, many men notice the first shift. Calmer mornings, less heaviness, less irritability, less craving. That's the system repairing. By week 2, many men notice a quieter change. Confidence becomes less shaky. Not because you forced anything, because you stopped draining the system at night. Now, here's the twist most men don't expect. The biggest benefit is not only sexual, it's emotional. When blood sugar spikes stop at night, your nervous system becomes calmer. Calmer nervous systems create calmer minds. Calmer minds create less pressure. Less pressure means less performance anxiety. Less anxiety means better response. It's all connected. Now, let's address the "but I need something at night" argument. If you feel like you need a snack, it usually means one of these. Your dinner didn't have enough protein. You ate too early and truly got hungry. You're underslept and cravings are louder. You're dehydrated and confusing thirst with hunger. Or you're using food to regulate stress. So fix the root, not just the snack. Add more protein at dinner. Drink water earlier in the day. Make sure dinner is balanced, not just light. And if the craving is emotional, replace the snack with a calm ritual. Because here's the truth. A calm ritual gives the brain the same comfort without the glucose spike. And once you build that ritual, the habit fades. Now, let's talk about one more sneaky factor. Healthy, late fruit. Fruit is fine, but late fruit can still spike, especially bananas, grapes, mango, dried fruits. If you want fruit, eat it earlier in the day. Nighttime fruit can keep blood sugar elevated and disrupt sleep in sensitive men. Again, not moral. Timing. Now the final connection, the climax of this whole topic, is this. Your body is not getting weaker first. Your recovery is getting interrupted first. And the fastest way to rebuild steady energy, steady blood flow, and steady confidence is to protect nighttime recovery from spikes. That means fewer glucose waves, less stimulation, more calm signals, and consistent repair. So the next time you feel that urge to snack late, don't fight yourself like it's a character flaw. Just ask, do I want comfort now? Or steadiness tomorrow? Then choose a smarter comfort. Dim the lights. Breathe long exhales. Take a short, quiet walk. Drink warm water or herbal tea without sugar. If you truly need food, choose stable protein. And go to sleep, giving your body the conditions it needs to repair. Because once your body repairs, the flatness starts fading. Your mornings stop feeling like you're dragging a chain. Your mood becomes steadier. Your desire becomes more natural. Your response becomes less unpredictable. And your confidence stops feeling like a test. Not because you became younger, because you became smarter with your rhythm. And that is something you can control at any age. If you do one thing tonight, do this. Remove the late sweet snack. Just for 2 weeks. Run the experiment. Watch what happens in your mornings first. Because that's where repair shows itself. Then let the results speak. Not hype, not promises. Just your body, finally getting a clean night of recovery, so it can give you a steadier day.